Hi everyone, welcome back. I wanted to do a video today because I went to the Festival of Dreams here in Sydney and I really had an amazing magical experience, and I wanted to share with you guys a bit of my loot and a bit of my experiences today, so hopefully this video won't be too long, but excuse me if it is, I guess. So I went to some really amazing talks and seminars and workshops. Everything was on a pretty tight schedule, so they were about half an hour each, but my experiences just astounded me. So I'm gonna go through and show you guys some of the stuff that I got and also talk about what went on at the Festival of Dreams. Isn't that a wonderful name? So the first things that I finally got in my collection, and you'll notice that they're already open because I got them signed, is the Goddesses and Sirens Oracle and the Gods and Titans Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Yay! The Dream Team! I finally have the Dream Team! I'm so excited. And the wonderful Stacey DeMarco, who's an absolutely lovely witchy woman, signed both of these for me, and I'll just read you what she wrote because it's such a beautiful message. So she said, "Dance with the goddesses, Ivana, for the goddesses and sirens, and for the gods and titans." She said, "Dear Ivana, may the gods shield and be around you, Stacey." So I thought that was lovely, and I've looked at both decks and I am just like, yes, they are so kick-ass. So kick-ass. Like, you know what? I thought I would hate the backings and I wasn't so sold on the artwork when I looked at it online and I've seen people's reviews. But like, them together, they are literally, like I said, the dream team. And the artwork is amazing in person, so fierce and like energetic, and also not only that, but it's like they're really, how do I put this? Like like one of those grand movies, like, you know, Gods and Titans, a movie. And I love that. I thought it would be super cheesy, but it's actually not, and I'm so happy that it's not. It just seems like like a big kick, and I can see myself using these in ritual and to help pull in or call in the energies that I'm trying to work with. And I love the amount of Egyptian, ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses, and the fact that in the gods, like Thoth and Anubis and Set, they're all depicted in their animal human form. So with the head of the jackal or the head of the ibis. I love that. I think that's amazing. Not to mention that the gods and titans in this deck are so yummy. Oh, they're so attractive. Oh my god. The goddesses are really attractive, but there is an element of like ferocity, which is just, so juicy. I love it. Okay, so that's the first couple of things that I got. Then I got the Myths and Mermaids Jasmine Beckett Griffith and her sisters combined deck. You guys know I was really on the fence about this, and I was like, oh, should I buy both? And then I ended up getting the Oracle of the Mermaids. Well, I looked through the artwork at the Blue Angel stand, and holy cripes, I was like, how do I not get this when it's full of octopus? Literally. There are so many octopi in this deck. I was just like, okay, horizontal cards be damned, you just use it however which way you want to. And I love it. I haven't opened this one up yet, but I will. Like, I don't know if I'm going to work with the Gods and Titans straight away, just because I have got quite a few decks to work with at the moment. And same with the Goddesses and Sirens, but, you know, it'll come. Either I'll work with it straight away or I'll get around to it eventually. So yeah, Stacey DeMarco did a little psychic test, which was quite fun at the main stage at the Festival of Dreams. So she called up 3 people on stage to kind of guess what was in the box and use their sort of intuition and psychic abilities. And then she also did the same test with the jewelry. And people were so really surprisingly close, which was really quite good. And it was fun, and so that was her thing. The first thing that I attended was a Alana Fairchild guided meditation and a sound healing, and she was talking about sort of allowing ourselves to really step into our truth and embrace truth in the universe and kind of use it to empower us so that we may be a bit more free within ourselves. Because when we have like unconditional trust in things, it really frees us up. And I think that was a great way to start the day, first of all. And she was really lovely. Was really tempted to buy the Sacred Rebels Oracle when I saw it, but I thought, okay, I have to give myself a budget or I'm just going to purchase every single deck I've ever wanted that I see right in front of me. So I gave myself a budget. Anyway, so she was the first person that I experienced, and then so I went around and I got this book, which is The Lost Lands of Atlantis, Lemuria and Avalon, by Lucy Cavendish, who I met, and she wonderfully signed this copy for me. So that was so beautiful, and I can't wait to explore this book because I've been really tied to look at my past life and tap into my ancient wisdom. I really do feel like maybe I've had a couple of past lives, because not only am I really connected to this sort of Atlantean, Lemurian sort of wisdom, but I'm also really connected to ancient Egyptian wisdom and stuff like that. And I do believe one of my past lives was probably an ancient Egyptian priestess, but I haven't given myself enough time to really explore that deeply. And I feel like from now until summer, all I want to do is step more fully into my own power and ancient wisdom and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to working with that book. So the second person that I went to do a workshop with was Lucy. And she led us through a wonderful, she cast a circle with us and we all called in the elements, and it was just the most beautiful, fun, vibrant experience that I've had in a really long time. And I just felt really like after that just energized and ready to go and ready to do everything. But yeah, I'll tell you guys a bit more about the past life thing. So I went around and first of all I was just picking little crystals and stuff that I purchased, so I'll show you those. And then later when I went home, I realized that every single crystal that I had picked was actually, in some way or another, helps you access your ancient wisdom and connects you with the sort of your higher self and your ancient past, and really helps connect you to your past life. So I was like, holy crap. Okay, talk about theme of the day, right? Atlantis, Lemuria, past lives, like I've just been on like an amazing spiritual experience, to be honest. So particularly after Lucy's circle casting, I'm just like, whoa, yeah, ready to go, bring it on, basically. So I got this wonderful piece of Tektite, which is actually only formed when a meteorite hits Earth. So it's a lovely alien rock, and it helps you to connect with your past life and also celestial sort of creatures and beings. I was just like, look at this gorgeous little groove that it has. I just sort of put my thumb in there and I was just kind of like, ooh, this feels so cool. So I really love that. Then of course I got Atlantisite, which is beautiful. It's a mixture of not seraphinite, serpentine and another stone that's only found in Australia, and when they sort of combine minerals they become Atlantisite, and this is particularly good for accessing past lives connected to Atlantis and Lemuria, or Lemuria, I don't know how you say it, sorry, I'm mispronouncing it every single time because I'm so excited. So then I got this wonderful piece of ocean jasper, and I actually don't own any ocean jasper, and I thought this one just looked so unusual to me. Like it was made, like it reminds me of the ocean floor. And I thought I got a mermaid oracle and I'm connecting to all that sort of energies. And I really loved this one. And I got a piece of obviously artificially dyed greeny blue howlite. Because, and another one that's really good for accessing ancient wisdom. What the hey? Okay. And I just love the colors in this stone. Like I have no issue when human beings alter natural crystals to either enhance their properties or change their properties, as long as I am aware that that's what's happened. I don't want to be buying a stone that's been altered by people without really knowing that it has been. So that's my only gripe with that. Other than that, I believe that you can't really, you know, the properties of the stone are the properties of the stone, and then we establish our connection with it. So, you know, for example, like I bought this labradorite as well. How beautiful is it? Because I don't have a piece of working labradorite. I have a pendant, and I bought a ring today. But I don't have something to hold while or carry with me while I'm doing my readings or anything like that. And this one was really beautiful. So I know that a lot of people, I was just back on the experience thing, don't have very pleasant experiences with this stone, or they see it as sort of a hyper masculine or very sort of strong and like aggressive energy. I'm kind of hesitant to use those words, but I know people's experience with labradorite especially, it's like give or take, win or lose, right? But for me, this stone has been an amazing transformative tool to sort of push me down my path spiritually and like really create some massive big changes. Speaking of changes, so I've talked a little bit about my wonderful spiritual tool, my wonderful crystal friend, and I just remembered where she was because the woman who sold me this, she was at the stand. She is from Azure Ray Healing, I believe is the name, and this is from Sedona in Arizona. So there you go, wolf medicine from Sedona, Arizona. And what is her name? Sharma, I think. I'm gonna double check that from the guide because I want to get it right. So yeah, Sharma Beasley from Azure Ray Healing, and she was so wonderful, and it was so lovely to communicate with her again and tell her how I've been going with this and how I've had such really incredibly positive experiences. And she led a workshop on Native American storm medicine clearing, using the Native American feather, and also using Palo Santo. So what's it called? The word for it, smoke cleansing. So Native American traditional smoke cleansing techniques, and it was like a crash course 20-minute thing, and it was just so much fun. And she has such a vibrant energy. And so she took us through a couple of different techniques for clearing yourself and clearing the space and clearing other people as well. And like, you know, just setting intentions and stuff. And that was awesome because I'm going to put those into practice when I go and clear my house soon. And anyway, so that was wonderful to experience and to see her again. She's such a wonderful person. And what was the other thing that I was going to say? Oh yeah, and of course, the last sort of seminar or workshop that I went to was about sort of reconnecting with your ancient wisdom, and in particular Atlantis and Lemuria. So that was by somebody who had just written a wonderful Oracle of Atlantis. And Oracle of Atlantis, come on. I want to give you her name so you guys can check it out because the artwork is stunning. And I would have bought it then and there, but I had to go. And it's going to be in stores soon. So, where is she? It was, oh my goodness, why can't I see? Because I'm on Friday's date. Sorry guys. Maria Alita. And her talk was called It's Time to Remember the Ancient Self and Reawaken Atlantis Within. And she took us through a really short guided meditation leading us to our crystal temple. And I felt like I was just on the verge of really finding out some ancient wisdom, and then it was over. Because, I mean, what can you do in the time frame? But that's where I found the biggest connection to possibly my past life as being an ancient Egyptian priestess. Like I have always been into ancient Egyptian culture, history, all that kind of stuff. I studied it in high school. I love it. I love the gods and goddesses resonate with me a lot, particularly Isis and Mat, and the gods Osiris and Ra and Anubis. And that was really like potentially really quite powerful. If it had gone on for a little bit longer, I probably would have experienced, you know, obviously a lot more awakening and memories and stuff. So I'm really just starting to unlock that within myself, but I really wanted to share with you guys what a wonderful, magical, blessed, fantastic experience I had today, and I feel like now I'm so ready to just practice rituals, everything, you know. It's like taken me out of this headspace where I need to be in the everyday mundane, I need to focus on this. It's like, no, I can do both. I can be an intensely spiritual person and a magical person and empowered, and I can still do my ordinary day-to-day stuff. I mean, obviously it's going to change now, because when you go through an experience like I just went through all today, you can't not be changed by it, but I think it's such a beautiful thing, and I just really wanted to share that with you guys. Anyway, I am going to go. Much love to all of you out there. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. You know, love and light to everyone out there. Thank you for watching. Bye.